Yeah, man. It's the only DJ Chase, the pregame part of this podcast right here on WDJC DJ Chase Radio. Man, this episode is brought to you by Groover, the hottest platform to get in touch with labels, players, curators, and get real feedback, not bots from real people. And also College Radio Directory, use the promo code DJ Chase. Get in touch with the hottest college stations that's playing music, submit your music, all the college radio stations. But enough of all that, man. Today we got a dope episode, man. We got the one and only New York City's own Tsunami. What's good? So it's Tsunami 81 or just Tsunami? What's up?
Nah, so it's Tsunami 811.
811, got you. Tsunami
Yeah.
811.
Before I perform, anybody that's kind of my performances, I always do this little riff. I'm like,
Yeah.
T $UNAMI 811 times little bitch been
Yeah.
flying. And then people was like, oh shit, oh
Yeah. For sure. Nah, that's dope, man. Well, first and foremost, how you feeling today, bro?
Blessed, man. Blessed. I can't complain. Woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Oxygen in my lungs, blood in my veins, all that.
Right. But nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with feeling like that, man.
Right.
So with that being said, I want to talk about your background a little bit. You are from New York City, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. What part?
So I'm from the Lower East Side.
LES, yeah.
Yeah, but my grand folks, they was out in East New York. But my family's from the South, actually.
Okay, got you. What part?
Yeah. Like South Carolina and Georgia.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually moved. I had to leave New York, man. I love New York to death, but I had to leave. I'm in Charlotte right now, so.
Okay, well, yeah, North Carolina is on it's on the up and up.
Yeah. I've been coming down here for years, though, but honestly, it's just, not to make it about myself, but, it's just easier to get to Atlanta, and it's just like a hub, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Atlanta got it, bro.
Atlanta got it. Yeah. So, with that being said, man, so how was it growing up in New York City for you? Because everybody's New York experience is different. We all come from New York, but everybody's New York experience is different. How was it growing up in New York for you?
It was interesting, there's a lot in that community, like a lot of culture. In terms of like the diversity of people, but also a lot of art culture. So like growing up, I just see like all different types of walks of life.
Yeah.
And I think that has a big influence on the many different options people could have. Sometimes things could feel limiting, but it was beautiful, man. Like I wouldn't rather have grown up anywhere else in the world, bro.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me ask you a question. 80s New York or early 2000s New York? I mean, 90s New York or early 2000s New York? What you got?
I would say 90s New York, man. Honestly, simply because once the 2000s came in, everything started becoming more like glitzy and flashy. But 90s was real raw, man, like real authentic. It wasn't like doing shit for the camera or whatever.
It wasn't as performative.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's my opinion.
Yeah. You went to high school in New York too, or not?
Nah, I actually went to high school in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah, so I was a part of the Boys Club of New York.
Yeah,
and they had a program where they was getting kids into schools like out of the state. So, you could get the opportunity to go to get a better education per se.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. Myself, I'm I'm a Harlem boy, so I was the Harlem YMCA. So they had a lot. I'm come from that too. Like, wanted to be a stockbroker and all that stuff. So with that being said, man, the reason I asked that question, because us New Yorkers, we influenced to be artists from young. You know what I'm saying? Who inspired you to be an artist? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is a two-part question, right? Who did you listen to, and who inspired you to be an artist?
I'm gonna just say right now, Tupac. You see, I got my growing up, I used to listen to actually a lot of like blues and jazz, gospel music. Like my family is very like Southern Baptist, but I think there was like a pivot, sort of in like middle school, kind of like 5th grade, before I started really getting into my preteens, where like my dad introduced me. He was a DJ and a producer. So he had some artists he was working with, and he would put his artist songs on my MP3.
Oh wow, and
He
make
was
you
like,
listen
"Yeah,"
to
he's like, "You're gonna listen to this." But nah, so I would
them.
listen to that. I'm definitely a big like 50 Cent fan.
Mm,
Jay-Z, like probably could rap some songs word for word. And also like a big Wayne and Kanye fan. Like
yeah,
I'm a big 2000s
two
kid, you
thousands.
know.
Yeah,
Like I appreciate the music that came from that era because people started like breaking off and like identifying themselves rather than just being like there was
mm,
always like the conscious rapper and
mm,
the gangster rapper, and there was only those two.
yeah.
And if you wasn't either one of those, nobody knew where to place you. It was like, all right,
Right,
like go figure it out.
right, right. So I see you got the MP back there in that keyboard. You was making some beats. What's up?
Oh yeah. I produce, engineer,
Yeah,
and I record myself, man.
yeah. All right, let's nerd out. Let's nerd out for a second. Pro Tools or Ableton? What you got?
I actually this week, and I was just in Orlando with my partners, and we
Yeah.
was using Ableton, and I was like,
Don't sell
"Hey,
out. Don't sell
I'm
out.
like
Don't
Ableton
don't
is."
sell out to Ableton. Don't
I'm
do
like,
it.
this
Don't
is.
do it.
I'm like, it's a
It's
little tough, but nah,
yeah,
I love Pro Tools, man. I track
yeah.
everything in Pro Tools.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
I make beats. I produce in FL Studio.
Yeah. Okay, got. Oh, FL, yeah, FL.
Yeah,
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 yeah. When I come back to New York, you got to show me how to use it. I'm a machine guy, so
Okay,
yeah, I like a
yeah,
machine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you rock with Machine.
dog. This is all I do.
Yeah,
I got yeah.
Machine
Hold
is
on.
tough, man.
I even got
Machine is
the
tough.
I got the whole rig. I got the whole.
Listen, I got a couple little more that's not in sight under my desk, but
Yeah, yeah, I'm machine all day. Machine and Pro Tools. That's all I use, man. What about
okay.
Logic? I mess with Logic?
I respect Logic.
Yeah, yeah,
I respect Logic.
yeah.
I'll leave it there.
Okay, all right, not a
I
problem.
respect
All
Logic.
right, so I gotta ask this question, right? And I know he's going through a little controversy right now, but who you got, Biggie or Jay? Who you got?
Oh man, that's tough, man. That's like that's tough. I'm the only reason I'm gonna say Jay-Z, bro,
Yeah,
is because my dad was a big fan, or is a big fan rather.
yeah,
So there was just many car rides, just bumping straight like Reasonable Doubt, or the Black Album, and just like I just know a lot more of Jay-Z's material.
yeah,
I'll put it like that. But I love Big. I love how he carried himself. His
yeah,
representation of his character.
mm,
Like he was him.
yeah,
That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more. He's just like, nah, I'm me, and that's like the most respectable thing you could be in
yeah,
life.
yeah.
Yourself.
Got you. And do you like the stage better, the studio better, or producing better? What you like?
Stage. I'm a performer, bro. I love
Yeah.
performing. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
performing.
And what has been
Like
your favorite place before?
SOBs was cool.
Yeah, this will be
SOBs
nice.
was cool. Did a
Yeah.
show with a couple homies there. Um SOBs was cool. I did a show out in LA that was fun
Mm.
with these dudes. I'm forgetting their name. Oh God. Yeah, they probably gonna be mad as shit that I forgot.
Yeah.
But nah, I've done a couple shows around the country that have been fun. I think Denver has been a fun place to
Mm.
perform.
Okay.
But you'd be surprised, but Salt Lake City showed out, and
Yeah.
that was a very fun show.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it wasn't like the venue was packed full of people, but it's like every
Yeah.
single person in the venue was engaged
Yeah.
with the show,
Yeah.
and that's what makes a difference for me in
Yeah.
performing.
For sure, for sure. And how important is it to build outside of your city? Like, being us, as we around probably the same age. New Yorkers do not leave New York. So,
Facts.
how important is it to build outside your city?
The most important thing you can do as an artist. I
Yeah,
mean, it's easier than ever before.
it
Like
is.
it really is, but it's the most important thing you could do as an artist, no matter what your discipline is. Either like
Mm-hmm.
you don't. It's not just about being a rapper and like building
Mm-hmm.
and going whatever. Like if you're a painter, if you're somebody who make clothes, you gotta travel, go to different cities,
Mm-hmm.
and just tap in, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
even if it's for a couple days.
For sure, for sure. And how was it important? How important is it? Because everybody, artists feel like, you know what? Because your dad was a DJ, so I'm gonna ask you this question. You
Mhm.
know, how important is it to tap in with the DJs like myself and make sure that music is in the DJ's hands? And the reason why I ask that is because a lot of artists they feel like, oh, I just could drop it on Spotify and I don't need no DJ. But how important
Yeah,
is it to build the DJ?
DJs are essentially the people who fill in the cracks, man.
Yeah,
For real. Like the people who are like literally
yeah,
outside, like your bread and butter is playing music in the spot and making sure people are, feeling that music and
yeah.
how you blend it. So it's like if you, the DJ, if you can make someone feel good off of somebody's record, even if it's for 15 seconds when you spin it, that's like people are gonna be like, "Yo, what was that one song that you had played between the other?"
Hmm.
And um, but it's crucial, man. It's crucial.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to ask you this question: who would be your dream feature? Like, if you had one option to get a one feature, who would it be, dead or alive?
For real.
Pharrell.
Yeah.
Why? That's random.
I would say the Neptunes, but I know they got something going on right now. But but Pharrell, man, Pharrell's a
Uh,
genius, though. You
yeah.
know, it's like Pharrell, Kanye, Jay-Z, Kendrick, and honestly, I would love to work with Cole
Mm,
someday. You
mm,
know,
yeah.
but now I like people who think outside the box. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like music traditionally is it's like it's easy to do the 4 count, 8 count, 16,
Mm,
whatever, and like stay in that box, but like to do something different and
mm,
um, you know, pull all the crazy shit out your brain and materialize it.
mm,
That that's different.
yeah. For sure, for sure. And I do want to ask you this question, right? How did you come up with the name Tsunami 811?
So it's a long tale now,
Take your
but
time.
my father, before I was born, he told my family that like I would be like a tsunami in his life,
Mm,
and that I literally would make him kind of start everything from the ground up, from
mm,
like when a tsunami hits, it kind of destroys everything, you know. And then 811, that's my birth date.
mm.
But I'm gonna show my age here. I don't care. But my birthday is 8/11/96.
Yeah.
So for
That ain't
me,
age. That you young boy.
nah,
I'm older than you. I'm born in '87. I'm older than you. I look good for my age, but I'm older than you.
but look. So for me, the eight represents like infinity, right?
Yeah.
11 is like parallels, the parallels of our universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then 96 is perspective, like from
Mm.
both sides, right?
Gotcha.
So it's like infinite parallels from both sides,
Mm.
like, and for me, what that means is like anywhere in the universe, there's an alternate universe where
Mm.
like I'm the DJ and you're the rapper,
Mm.
right? Or there's a universe where like I'm the garbage man that's picking up the garbage right now,
Mm.
and he's sitting in on this interview. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Or like, there's just so many different alternate worlds that exist within our world, but
Mm.
we right now are here in this one.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're big on numerology and things like that?
I would say so. I don't think everything is quantifiable.
Mm.
I don't think everything has like a,
Mm.
oh, this means that because of this.
Yeah.
I think there's some things that like are just matters of the universe, that
Mm.
are matters of God, that like. we can't explain or find reason. Um, but I do believe there are some things that are not
Mm.
just coincidence. You
Okay,
know,
well, let me ask you a question. My birthday is 7/1/87. That's a that what that how, what does that mean?
7187.
That's my birthday. Yeah.
You could break down your uh you could break that down and get your life path number,
Mm.
and it'll tell you a lot about like
Mm.
your literally your who you are as a person. I got a book here. Um shit. I mean maybe after the interview we
All right, we
could
talk
we
about
could
it. We
break
talk
it
about it.
down. But
Yeah, we
I
talk about
yeah,
it.
but this book is the truth, man. Like
Yeah.
it'll probably give you like spot on who you are, how
Yeah.
you exist, and like
Yeah.
some things about yourself that you need to hear.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
know,
And do you feel like you know what? Do you mess with zodiac signs too, or no? Just more like numerology.
more numerology. I think it's more
Mm.
precise. I think zodiac signs are very broad. You
Yeah, I think
know,
so too. Yeah, I'm not into that.
like there's some things that reign true, but I think for the most part, like individuals are individuals.
For sure, for sure. I respect that answer. And let's talk about some music for a second, man. Like, you know, with your music, you focus a lot on lyricism. Is that like important to you, like as versus having a pop sound? Do you like focus more on? Do you like deliberately focus on lyrics?
Yeah, nah, it's funny. I was just in Florida, in
Mm-hmm.
Orlando with my homies, and we were talking about this because lyrically, in a congested
Mm-hmm.
genre, like it is hard to be that lyrical pioneer,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not saying I'm the first one to do it, but I think for my age group,
Mm,
there's not like a whole lot of people who
mm.
are focusing on lyricism.
I would agree.
And I do know many because I've put myself in that pocket and surrounded myself with
Mm,
folks who care about lyricism.
mm,
But I think like outside of that pocket,
mm,
there's like a pool of people who are just like, nah, I just want to have fun and turn up. Um,
mm,
and I think I like to play with the duality,
mm,
like if you look at my catalog, I have songs that like aren't focused on lyricism at all.
mm.
Like I before I shaved my head, I had the low Caesar, but
Yeah,
before I had the low Caesar, I had purple dreads.
yeah,
Before I had purple dreads, I had blue dreads.
yeah,
Before I had blue dreads, I had pink dreads. And
yeah.
I'd like, I like to make the modern music as well. Like
Mm,
I love music that
mm.
that has no meaning at all.
Yeah,
Because I think we're living in a world that's like kind of fucked up, man.
it is.
Like
It is. It
for
is.
for lack of a better word, like
It is. It is.
the world is fucked. So I don't want to go on my phone,
Mm,
look on my Instagram for relief, for comedy, for whatever, and
mm,
then see a nigga talking about the same stressful day I just had.
mm,
Like I don't want to be, ah man, like
mm,
for some people it's like, yeah, I need that, like,
mm.
I want someone to articulate how I'm
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah, yeah.
But like for some people, they're like, man, I'm already stressed out, bro. I don't need you to remind me of
Made
how
me think.
stressed I
Yeah,
am,
that made me think. Yeah.
Um, but sorry, to get back to the question, I
They
think
good.
it's more so about like me and the way that I feel at
Mm,
that point in time.
mm,
Like if something is like really,
mm.
you know, mind boggling for me or like grinding my gears, I'm gonna focus on that for that period of time.
For sure, for sure. And I do like that, man. I do want to talk about your sobriety journey and things like that. And I want to talk about this in a way where it's very respectful. So, a
Yeah.
lot of the younger guys, y'all younger generation, y'all definitely into the substances and things like that. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
in my generation, we were just like drinking and stuff, but your generation, you guys went hard into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. What possessed y'all to do the substances, I should say. But how
Yeah.
has been your sobriety journey going? How has it been going for you?
I think every day is a journey,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
every single day.
Mm.
I I'm figuring out new ways to exist,
Mm.
like I'm an engineer, so I'm in the studio,
Mm.
homies drinking, smoking, off whatever, and
Mm.
I like I respect all walks of life. So
Mm.
I'm never a person that's like, oh nah, like I'm ashamed you like for doing that, but like you wild, it's like
Yeah. I'm ashamed
who
you. You shouldn't be doing it. Stay away from it.
but
Nah, I'm joking.
I'm the individual. I'm like, who am I to judge? Like
Yeah.
I was in that position, so like
Mm.
I don't know what a person has going on
Mm.
in their life that makes them want to do that.
Mm.
Um, but the journey for me has literally just been about like growth,
Mm.
like how much I want to see myself be better.
Mm.
Like and again, it's not about being better than the next individual, but it's like being better for me.
Mm.
Like, can I look back on my journey and be like, oh yeah, I can see the constant growth
Mm.
throughout each year. Like every year I'm getting better,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
processing my emotions and feelings.
Mm.
Cause that's really what music is for me anyway. Like music is my substance essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And let's talk about some music. Clocked Out, the new single, man. Who produced? You produced Clocked Out?
Nah, man. Shit,
Yeah.
I wish. Nah. It's my brother Stony. Good
Mm.
by Stony. He's from Minnesota actually, but he stays out in Denver. And bro's just insanely talented.
Mm.
He I would love for him to give the backstory to it, but
Mm.
essentially I'm not to even speak for him. But he produced that record
Mm.
and the next day his father passed away.
Mm. Yeah.
So that record holds a lot of weight, and I think not even knowing that was the situation, I kind of just like I heard it and I was like, damn, this makes me feel like this exact way. Like it hit right on the head
Mm.
for how I was feeling,
Mm.
literally just about like where I am in life right now, you
Mm.
know?
Mm. Yeah, got you. And you haven't put out a full project this year. Was there a reason for that, or you just was just recording more or less this year?
Nah, I record damn near every day, man.
Every day.
Yeah,
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 got
yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what? When we get the next a full project,
I
another one.
think I think I'm figuring out
Yeah.
the background stuff,
Mm.
Like
Mm.
in the last 5 years, I probably
Mm.
put out like 10 projects,
Yeah.
but I I didn't necessarily know the right way to like
Mm.
market them, to advertise them. So I think when I come this year, um, I want to make sure everything is proper and like
Mm.
that I give the proper love
Yeah.
to my own project
Mm.
rather than just being that person,
Yeah. Just dropping
referencing what
music.
you
Yeah.
said from earlier. Yeah, just dropping it.
Yeah. Got you. I appreciate that. Well, like I said, man, these interviews is important. Like I tell artists, like artists don't realize they never post it. I'm like, why don't you post your own interviews? It makes
Nah,
like
bro.
just because you never know who you talking to. You never
Hey,
know.
bro.
You
You
never
go
so
to
I yeah like
listen. You go to my YouTube. You can see all them things. I put it on the
yeah
shorts. I
yeah
put the
like
full video.
yo,
Do
cats
the
don't be wanting
short.
to. Yo, these young cats, they feel like they just could put on Spotify and they gonna be the biggest thing smoking. I'm like, it does not work like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
people got to know your story. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, one of my favorite tracks is this, right? Bad World. I like this. I
Oh,
like Bad World.
thank you, bro.
You produced that record or no?
Nah, man. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
why you don't produce none of your own music? What's up? What's going on
Nah,
here?
I got a weird thing with it. I got a weird thing with it.
Yeah.
I like to produce for the art of production. And
Okay.
if any of my homies,
Mm-hmm.
anybody who's close to me wants any of
Mm-hmm.
my production, I'm just like, yo, here, like here. Just because like
This
on
guy.
some on some Eminem shit, like I know Eminem, he doesn't work with anybody unless he really fucks with them, and then he
Yeah.
just does it for the love, like off the humble.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's getting points on the records,
Yeah.
but like, nah, I just do that because I do that. But nah, my brother
Yeah.
from Philly,
Mm.
Colin Dale, we actually went to high school together in
Mm.
PA. But he produced that record, man.
Yeah.
That record is mean, bro.
Yeah. That was fire. I like that. I need the MP3 for that. When we get off here, I need you to send me that.
Okay, I also got a physical. I'll hold one down for you.
Oh, I got you got a vinyl
Yeah,
doing some vinyl releases?
yeah, I got a
Yeah,
vinyl
fire.
for that one.
Yeah, yeah, I need that. Yeah, I be
I'll
hanging.
give it.
Yeah, I'm not in my studio right now. I'm at the crib right now, but I got the other studio. I hang up all my. I need an autograph too.
Okay.
So if you autograph it for me, I'll put it in my
Yeah.
studio.
All right,
Yeah,
bet.
yeah, I
Yeah,
frame it
we
and
get
everything.
into it. I'll get your address. Send
Got
it
you
over.
for sure, man. And one of my last questions is this, right? You know, you've been doing this for a while. You know, you got your links, you got your connects. You know what I'm saying? You got your plugs in the business. Would you consider yourself indie? And do you want to stay indie or you want to go major?
Um, that's a charged question
It is
because I
my
got
job.
I got a lot of people. Um, I wouldn't say dependent on me, but I
Mm,
got a lot of people like relying on me. You
mm,
know, like
mm,
I'm in a position where like I'm the person that can take it that far.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So like whether it's indie or whoever, like if the numbers look great,
mm.
I'm taking that and I'm doing what I gotta do with it. Making
Yes.
that joint do backflips, you know what I'm saying?
Respect, respect.
And placing funds properly to have it regenerate tenfold. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, respect. I respect that answer because you know a lot of people be like, "Oh, I want to stay indie." Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, listen, you need that major label push sometimes, man, and like,
Nah,
you know what I'm
man,
saying? You need that money, yeah,
I got some family members right now
yeah.
that would backhand smack me like, what you playing? Like you better get that bread.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Right, right, right. And my very, very last question, with that being said, man, you know, you're a working artist, you're doing your thing, you've been doing this for a minute. You know, you cut the dreads off. You know what I'm saying? You was a I would say a trap rapper before, now you're a backpacker now. So, you know what I'm saying? What advice, you know, finding your own lane, what advice would you give anybody getting into the music business today?
Oh no, don't I would say don't let anybody box you in. I will
Mm.
say that
Yeah.
because you don't like you literally have no idea what is in store for this next year. Like I'll put out the most conscious record and then tomorrow I'll put out some ignorant shit and make the kids turn up.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, you like
Yeah.
I'm a wild card, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
there's so much that I have like in the vault that
yeah,
that would turn this world upside down, bro.
yeah, for sure, for sure. You know this, man. My God, Tsunami 811, man, the genius, the icon he is. You know what I'm saying? Just a humble guy,
Thank
man.
you, bro.
Where can people find you? Where can people get in touch with you? What's your social media? What's the
Um,
website? What's going on? Where can they find you?
Look, the only link I'm using right now is LinkedIn, so you can find me on
Link.
LinkedIn. No, I'm playing.
Apply for a job with Tsunami 811
Right.
or
Nah, you
internship. Get an
can
internship
Instagram, Twitter, Threads, X, whatever. I don't. You can just find me Tsunami 811.
for
And
sure.
then on streaming, make sure you type in that dollar sign. Don't forget that dollar sign.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know this, man, Tsunami with the $S. You know this, man, 811. The new single clocked out right here, streaming on WDJC DB DJ Chase Radio. Download that DJ Chase Radio mobile app. If you not downloaded it,
Yeah,
download on
get
your
that
app
app.
store. Yeah,
Get that
download that
app.
app. You know what it is. Download that app. You know this, man. DJ Chase Radio, the pregame part of this podcast right here. WDJC DB DJ Chase Radio, DJChaseRadio.com, DJChase.net, Spotify podcast, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube DJ Chase TV. And I'm out. Yeah.